Hi, everybody, and welcome to Them Wise Girls. I'm your girl, Jada.
And I'm Melly.
And I'm Lala. Thank you for tuning in.
We hope you guys had an amazing week and your weekend. Also, we hope it was great as well. How are you ladies doing? What's going on?
Oh, my week was great. Well, not great, but it went well. Work was all right. My weekend was good. Nothing major. Oh, you say goodbye to these lovely braids because I am taking them out next week. I will be a different girl next Sunday. This is a month in. I think this is 6 weeks, so it's time to go. She's gonna get a deep condition and trim, and everything because she needs some TLC. I do have a wedding this weekend, on Zoom on Friday, so I think I'm gonna take a little self-care day on from work and take my hair out and relax, so I don't have to rush from trying to get to work, trying to get ready for the wedding. And I'm gonna go hang out with my bestie on Saturday. We're gonna have brunch in Brooklyn. And I'm thinking about getting my nails because these look a mess. So yeah, my week is going good. How are you, La?
I, like you, my work week was blah. The most exciting part is that I had a COVID contact scare. So I have experienced the COVID-19 test. Woohoo! Yeah, I did the self-administered one. And apparently I stuck it up too far, according to Jade over there.
You did. I told you that was way too far.
So
did you cry?
So it made my eyes water. Yes. So what they do is I assume it looks like for those of you that have not had the privilege of taking COVID tests yet, it looks like a pipe cleaner, only at the very tip of it, like about this much. And then the very end is a thin lollipop stick, right? Mm-hmm. And it's plastic, but it's thin like a lollipop stick. And the very top is the pipe cleaner fabric, right? So then they say, insert it into your nose, midway up, right? So okay. I'm thinking when he says midway up, I'm thinking like up here in my nose.
No, that's too far up.
Usually right here.
You just go right here. They just go like this and go like this. You went way too far up.
Not up to your brain.
That's
exactly.
So, and he said, turn it. So you turned it at the same time and held it for 15 seconds. And then you took it out and then
the other side.
Yeah, because you're supposed to just go like this.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I know the two of you have had it.
Yes.
But maybe I'm weird or something. But when I withdrew it, I was embarrassed to see. I didn't see one, but I was looking to see if there was a booger because I would have been very embarrassed.
It ain't that crucial. That's where boogers form in your nose. What are you gonna do?
What about that? Because I pulled it out and I looked. Because I'm like, if I'm twisting it, I gotta be catching boogers up in there.
It happens. It's life.
It does.
I think we didn't have any, but it was like on my mind. And so when I took it out the second nostril, I looked again, and then he's like, insert it back into the little tube and screw the top. And then I gave it. So I went through the drive-through, which I have to say was very efficient. Mm-hmm. You place your ID to you hold it up so that he can read it from the drive-through of the Rite Aid. Mm-hmm. CVS also does it this way as well.
Right.
And then they put the little tray with the little test tube that has your sealed up pipe cleaner thing, majig. And then you put the little specimen back in and you drive away.
That's crazy. They did it for me, honey. I'm not doing that extra work.
Either my job does it, and they come and go boop, boop, and they boop, and then you get a test. I got mine. I took my COVID test last Wednesday, and I got my results that next day, which was negative.
Okay,
right.
So yeah, yep. They do a little.
And my results came in a little over 24 hours.
Yeah, I got mine the same day when I went. They gave it to me same day in 20 minutes. I got it. Yeah.
Oh no, mine was 24 hours.
Mine was 20 minutes. 20 minutes.
Wow.
And
Oh, so
emailed
you had
me.
the rapid test.
Mhm.
Was it, JD, was it the PCR test that you had to take, or was that like a rapid test?
The rapid test.
Oh, okay. Okay. I asked because I have in a friend of mine, which you guys know, I'm in her wedding. And you know, with the restrictions of COVID, and now they're opening up her venue, and we had to stay in a hotel. I had to go get a COVID test, and they said I need a PCR test or something like that.
So yeah, it was a rapid test.
Yeah, because sometimes the rapid tests don't take. It's not really rapid, so
it's an urgent care gives them, or urgent care or City MD.
Okay.
They give them.
I gotta find that out, because if I don't do it, I either have to get vaccinated, and that's not looking like anytime soon. So I have to get it 3 days before. If it's negative, then I can go into just to get into the hotel alone.
I believe that.
And the venue have to have that printed out and shown that you are negative. So
I believe that.
So, Jade, how was your week?
My week went well. I had a good week this week. I cannot complain. I'm looking forward to this week, trying to get some more stuff done. This week we'll find out how the fall semester is going to look. So I'll find that out this week. I'm excited. I'm nervous. I just want to know so I can know how to plan. So that's how my upcoming week is going to be looking. And that's pretty much it. I didn't do anything amazing or exciting. I've been home. I went out yesterday. Yesterday was a nice day. It was cooler than it was on Friday and Thursday, because I went out Thursday and Friday, and it was beautiful out, especially Friday.
Oh, yes.
Friday was gorgeous outside. So I went and sat outside for a bit.
Yes, it was beautiful. I have to agree with you, ladies.
It gave me hope.
Yes.
It was so beautiful. I was in such a great mood. Like, nothing could stop me. I was just
it was beautiful out. Beautiful.
All the way out. So nice. So nice.
Yes, so I'm looking forward to that weather soon. As you guys know, we lost the hour of sleep, so we sprung forward. And so now the sun's going to be out longer, which is nice. And I'm looking forward to just nice warm weather. It was just so nice to sit outside the other day and not have on a heavy jacket. I just sat outside in my sweater, and it just was really, really nice out. And I enjoy that. And it does. I agree, Nelly. It changes your whole mood. So I agree. So what else has been going on, y'all?
So I have to mention, you brought this up.
Yes.
Have you guys heard that in the state of Pennsylvania, one of our, I believe, senators is trying to write or pass a bill that would mean that we stay at, what is it, daylight? What are we in now? Daylight savings?
Daylight savings, yes.
That we stay, I believe it was at daylight savings.
Yeah, long.
Permanent.
Some people are doing that. Some people want that. I've heard that. I don't remember if it was Pennsylvania, but I know some other states are looking for it to be permanent. They're looking for that to be a permanent thing.
Yes.
I've read about that. About last year sometime I read about it. I was like, what?
And I read it today, this morning, in an article where they had stated that for state of Pennsylvania, that it is his hope that this go into effect, and that it would mean that families would have more time in the evening, afternoon, evening, to spend more time with each other,
which is nice. I think that's real dope.
That is nice. Oh, I do have something else that I wanted to share.
Yes.
Did you hear that by October, by April 1st, you no longer have to quarantine after you visit someone.
When you come, I don't know if that's a good idea. Only because COVID's still out there. It's not like it's gone completely.
But that does give us a little chance to actually go somewhere. Not far.
Driving. Not flying yet. Not flying yet.
I mean, I will kind of fly now. But that means we getting it. The door is slightly open.
We're getting there, but I just don't think it's safe to do that yet. Only because COVID is still alive and relevant. Right, yes, it's not like it's dwindled. This is how we got COVID, by doing that. That's how COVID came up in here. So I don't think that is such a great idea that they do that as of yet. I think we still need some time, and I think people still should quarantine, maybe not for as long, maybe 3 or 4 days and get tested or something like that. But to just fully open it like that, I don't think it's the greatest idea. That's just me personally. I think it's something that they should really think about, because like I said, that's how COVID got here. That's exactly how we got COVID. So I think that there should be more procedures put in place before they open up Pandora's box, because as we know, summer is around the corner. People are going to be traveling, but I read an article recently that spoke about people's way of traveling this year is going to be different than it has been in the past, because it's like more people are looking maybe to stay a little bit more locally as opposed to going someplace far. Because I watch the Jersey Housewives, and a lot of people are going to the Jersey Shore. So people are already getting their rentals and things like that because they're going to be there. The same goes for Lake George. A lot of people are getting rental homes and stuff for the summer, and they're just looking to maybe travel locally as opposed to traveling further or going out of the state completely. They're looking to pretty much be in the backyard of their state, if that makes any sense, which in my mind it does. But anyhow, that's what they're looking to do. I just don't know if it's a safe thing to do as of yet, because like I said, COVID is still out there in high numbers. Not everybody's getting vaccinated. That's another thing they have to think about, because the vaccination is not mandatory. That is a personal decision. So I don't know how I feel about them opening up them gates that quick. I don't know yet. I don't know.
I totally agree with you. I think that they are just opening up the floodgates, and the flood will soon overcome us again.
We shall see.
Like Texas, a bunch with also along with a whole bunch of states, they are moving away from masks.
Yeah, no mask.
Mandating mask.
I do not think
Texas was what, the third highest rate?
Yeah.
Texas, Atlanta never closed.
Mississippi
was wide open.
They're going away from that too.
Yeah, I think they're just.
Yeah, I was talking to a coworker, and I said, even if we come out of COVID, whenever that will be, 2022, 23, whatever, and they say, hey, you guys, you don't have to wear a mask. Let's say everyone is vaccinated, nobody died from the vaccine, you don't have to get the booster shot from the vaccine to help with this, and let's say everything is okay, everything is open up and everything. I think people will still wear a mask. I think masks will just be,
and they should.
Exactly.
That will be a part of our lives whatever we are doing. I think everybody would be like, oh no, we got open. I think.
And the other thing is that's what they're saying. Oh, well, if you don't feel comfortable, you still can wear a mask. No, because today I went to Aldi's. You know, I love Aldi's.
We know.
It looked like a father and two grown children, a woman, which she was a woman, and a grown son. Mm-hmm. And both the son and the father had nasty, nasty sounding coughs. And I tell you, it seemed like every aisle that I went into, they came behind me.
Did they have on masks?
They did, but the coughs sound so nasty that it was like, it's coming through my mouth.
That's how I cough after I get sick, so I can empathize, because I sound horrible. Okay. Like I have smoker's cough, and I don't smoke.
It wasn't a smoker's cough. It was a productive cough. And
I'll say, at least they had their mask on, because yesterday I came in and this man had no mask on, and I said, you could go upstairs. I'll wait for the next elevator.
Yeah.
Have a good evening. And he was on the phone just chatting it up. Yeah, man. I was like, and homeboy ain't got no mask on. Like, they act like COVID is just done. COVID ain't done.
In a small elevator at that.
Yeah, I said you could go ahead. I will wait for the next elevator. Thank you. Have a good evening. People are walking around with no mask like it ain't no thing. I mean, I take mine off when I get in the car, but I'm sorry. I'm not feeling that. I know people in Texas who still keeping their mask on.
Okay, yes, people are still doing it, even though their state say no, you don't have to wear it.
Exactly.
I think once those people will have to deal with someone that they love that either will die from COVID or will have COVID, and then they'll be talking about I gotta wear my mask. I want to wear my mask. So,
but the sad thing is why should it come to that?
I think once something always has to happen for a reaction, and something has to, just like my mom.
They're not proactive. They're reactive.
Yeah, that word. I mean, we in this family alone, we have had family members that have gotten sick from it.
Yeah.
So it's like something has to happen. So either your mama, your grandmother, somebody's gonna get it. Then your butt's gonna say, "Oh, I should have worn my mask when I was around her."
And the sad thing is that when you love someone, you want the best for them. But these same people that are walking around maskless will go to their mother's house, to their grandmother's nursing home, to the auntie with health issues. And hey, you love them. You want to see them. You haven't seen them. But that's not the loving thing to do. The loving thing to do is if you're going to go see them, you need to practice precaution. And that's where people forget. Oh, well, I'm going to see my family. It's my family. Okay, it's your family, but you're not being loving. You want to show love and go see them, but you're not being loving. You're taking them germs.
You don't know people's immune systems.
Yes. Or what a lot of people do is everyone in that family has to go get tested.
Agreed. I read an article where the lady, her son came over, brought his friends over, the whole family got COVID. The grandmother passed away. The mother was in the hospital. And my thing is, you don't know where people have been. And right now, there are people who are back at work in person. Not everybody's still working from home. You do have a nice amount who are still working from home, but you have a nice amount of people who are going into work personally. You think about the people who work in retail or the people who work in schools or whatever the case may be. People are still in places in person, which is why it's important that you be vigilant. You can't sit here and be like, oh, that's my cousin, that's my auntie, I gotta go see grandma. No, you love grandma, you love auntie, you love cousin. You're not gonna be going to see them if you know you've been out in these streets living your best life, because people have been living their best lives. Like, there is no COVID, and there is. So you have to take these precautions. When I go to my grandmother's house, I wear my mask. I don't take it off.
Yes,
I take off my shoes. I wash my hands. I don't want her, even though I don't go out often. When I do go out, it's to the grocery store. But you don't know what you come in contact with, who you come in contact with, in regards where you could turn around and get this. So you have to really care about your family enough to take those extra steps and think about them in that regards, to say, you know what? I'm not going to come see you. Let me Zoom with you. Let's Zoom. Or let me do a drive-by. If you in a house, you could do a drive-by.
People need to be firm in saying, hey, I don't know where you've been. And if you're coming into my home without a recent test or without a mask, then you can't come. It's simple as that. You have to hurt feelings in order for yourself to not be sick, or you to pass something on to someone else in your family. So,
but enough about COVID. We are living in a world of COVID. We want everyone to be safe and sound.
Absolutely.
So as you can see, us ladies are wearing African attire.
Yes.
You want to know why? You want to know why? Why? Because we are going to talk about the #1 movie in America that is coming to America.
America too. What did you ladies think about the movie?
Go ahead now.
Well, I absolutely loved it. I absolutely loved it. It was actually a funny movie, and it took us back from Queens back to Zimbabwe. Wait, what was the
Zamunda. Zamunda.
Zamunda. And it got me all of my feels, and I loved all the wardrobes. Like, I wish I knew who tailored them and who made them, because I was like, ooh, and the headpieces, the jewelry. I just loved it. It really was good. It had a good storyline. The way it ended, it was cute. The way it was funny. It was very funny. But I absolutely loved it. I'm so glad they actually did a part 2, and they had the original cast in it, not just who are these people. But it was really, really, really good. So I was inspired. I had this African top with the little sleeves,
Nice.
what is it?
Peplum.
Peplum. But that sounds so weird. But it's like this shirt has a little peplum with a little thing in the back, little feathers. I call it feathers, but it's not really feathers. Anyways, I absolutely love it. So
we love it too.
Yes, that's very cute.
So, okay, don't throw tomatoes at me.
Oh no,
I thought the movie was okay. I
feel entitled to your opinion. It's all right.
I know, but I know that you loved it now, so that's why I'm like, don't throw tomatoes. I feel like they they overstated or overshadowed the movie with all of the celebrities in it. Like, the celebrity content was just too much. I mean, you already have Eddie Murphy, you have Tiana Taylor, you have the original, what's the woman that he's in love with?
Leslie? Lisa.
You have the king that passes, his father.
James Earl Jones.
Yep, James Earl Jones. And then you have a whole bunch of other celebrities. I just feel like how do I say? I feel like the material, they either was not strongly written, or the material may have been strongly written, but to me it was overshadowed by all the celebrities. Like, I feel like it was overdone with all of the famous faces. And not to say that they didn't do a good job. Tiana Taylor did a wonderful job. I wish that she had a little bit more
role.
of a vocal
speaking role. Yeah.
Yes. I also feel like they also played into the not true stereotypes of Africa. The truth is that Africa, although we think it to be all impoverished, just like in the States has impoverished areas, and then they also have very affluent areas. Same thing with Africa. And in fact, Africans, the true Africans, and when I say Africans, I'm talking about Black Africans, not white white Africans. I'm talking about Black Africans. They truthfully have become the middle class and affluent class, whereas now it's reversed. The white Africans have become the impoverished there. And okay, I like my documentaries. So if you want history, hit us up on Them Wise Girls, and I can forward you some articles to tell you all about that. So it's quite on the contrary of what we see in the United States. But here, it's still a very much racial divide, where white America are the decision-making class, and the Black America are more or less the class that they just dictate to. Okay, so in Africa, it's reversed. Whereas the time we all know that it was just like America, but worse. So I feel like they played into that role of, for example, the woman who was his first fiance that he was supposed to marry, when she was barking, still like a dog. And the Wesley Snipes said,
Vanessa Bell Calloway, that she played his sister.
Yes. So Wesley Snipes said, the curse from my sister has never been broken since you stood her up at the altar, right? And they showed her barking again like a dog. Okay, that was fun in the first Coming to America, but now you're still with the same stereotype of it. And in truth,
but don't you think they would have to continue and show you what happened?
I do, but the thing is that they showed it once in the beginning of Coming to America too, and then at the end when they got married, when what is it, Jamal? Was it Jamal? Jamal married.
Not Jamal.
That's not his name. Not Jamal.
It's not Jamal. I know that. I can't remember offhand, but it ain't Jamal.
I'm sorry.
Hakeem.
When Hakeem, no, what's Eddie Murphy's son in the movie?
Son's name.
Oh, I don't remember.
It's something. It wasn't Jamal, but it was like Haven or something like that. Something.
I don't remember what it is.
But him, when he finally married the girl of his dreams, right? Mm-hmm. They panned, and remember, Eddie Murphy's eldest daughter is going to be next in line
to be queen.
She made the agreement. So she made an agreement with Wesley Snipes that they could go into trade routes, or I guess open up trade routes and do trading, right? Mm-hmm. So it's basically it how do I say it betters their economy, so to speak, in the movie. When they panned to the wedding celebration, they showed his sister again, and they said he said, "Oh, look, my sister's even doing good." And they showed her there with a man, and the man was approaching her, and she barks again. And I'm like, y'all already had this in the movie,
right?
So that's another thing. Yes, there are various African dialects, not barking dialects, but there are dialects that may seem to the outside world as something, how do I say, barbaric, but in truth, they're not barbaric. That's just culture. We all speak different ways. The three of us all have different accents. Yes,
we do.
I'm originally from New York. Yeah, we do.
Child, where?
No, we
don't have no different accents.
No, we do. We do.
Honey, no.
I'm serious. Jade has one kind of accent. Nell, you have another. I'm serious.
We just sound differently, but we don't have different accents.
We don't have different accents.
No, we just sound differently. That's all. That's what I think.
Okay. I don't know. To our audience, can you let us know?
We just sound differently. We ain't got no different accents over here.
We really do.
I'm just saying.
Okay, audience, please. The polls are in. Right down below. Do we sound or have different accents? Yet, why for yes and for no? Please comment. Please participate in this poll. Jade, what did you think?
So I'm going to say this. I actually enjoyed the movie. So I don't know if you guys know, Coming to America is one of my favorite movies besides Rocky trilogy. Yes. So I enjoyed it for the simple fact that it gave people jobs. Now, I understand what La's saying because it did overshadow, but I thought it was played out well. In fact, a friend of mine, she had posted an article on Facebook that spoke about how Coming to America 2 gave so many African Americans this opportunity because, as you know, in Hollywood, it's hard to get that type of position. It's hard to get a job. So for the fact that they shot on Tyler Perry Studios in Georgia, they filmed at Rick Ross's house. You know, you're giving all these people these opportunities, these jobs, because it's hard for us to get a job in Hollywood. They just think, oh, reality TV. They don't think, oh, we're bigger than that. And I appreciated Eddie Murphy for giving people that opportunity. Even his daughter said she had to audition. She didn't automatically get the part. His daughter's in a movie as well. She plays the middle daughter. His daughter, I think that's Bella. We know Eddie Murphy got a bunch of killing now. But yeah, his daughter with Nicole Murphy, she is actually in the movie, and she did a real good job. And she said she had to audition just like everybody else. You know, sometimes people think because your parent is sitting on the other side of the table looking at people audition that you already got. And he said, no, you're going to have to work 10 times harder than the people who come in here who do already have it, because I don't want anybody to think this was given to you, because it wasn't given to you. You worked hard just like anybody else. So I appreciate it. Once I read that article, it made me have more of an appreciation for the movie, because I enjoyed it. It wasn't Coming to America 1. It was Coming to America 2. It was a follow-up. And sometimes follow-up second ones don't always do great, and sometimes they hit the nail right on the head. Just like, for instance, Rocky movies. By the time you got to 4, I felt like it should have been cut off. They didn't need more than 4. Just like with 2, I felt like this is it. I don't feel like they need nothing else after this, because I felt like they just gave us a continuation of what went on in the first movie. Like, I have to admit, Leslie Jones, I think is her name, who played the mother that he had the son with. I didn't know how she was going to be in the movie. I didn't think she was going to be that great, but she turned out to be really good, and I enjoyed her in the movie. And I thought everybody played a cool role in the movie. I felt like it picked up. There were certain parts where it was very slow, but certain parts when it picked up fast, and he was like, okay, here we go. Here's the plot. Here we go. We get into the climax of the whole thing now. Good. But I just enjoyed it, and I enjoyed it for the fact that it gave African-American people an opportunity and work and a job to be seen by others. I appreciated that more than anything else in the movie.
Saturdays, whenever those videos come out, because I drop Monday.
Right. So I enjoyed it. It was good. It was awesome. I enjoyed it. Do I need a 3? Absolutely not.
No, we definitely don't need a 3.
I felt 2 was enough, and I liked how it ended. It didn't leave us on a cliffhanger. It ended very well, so it was all good in the neighborhood. But yeah, I liked it. It was cool. It was a good movie to watch. It's a good movie to watch when you're not doing something, if you want to laugh and kiki. And I will say, I did laugh a lot. I didn't think I was gonna laugh as much as I did, but I laughed a lot in this movie, because I still remember the first one. The first one comes on all the time, and I watch it all the time. I still remember the twin singing and sitting in the seat going like this. I still remember the twin. It's just like I enjoyed it. It was a cool movie. Kudos, shout outs to Eddie Murphy, because Coming to America 2 was it. We did like it.
And you inspired us, Eddie. Make us go.
Yes, we have on our outfits today. We have our outfits on today. So thank you so much. It was a good movie. I enjoyed it. So if you didn't see it yet, please make sure you watch it. It's on Amazon Prime. So make sure you check it out.
And let us know how you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for tuning in to Them Wise Girls. I'm Lala, signing off, along with...
I'm Jada.
And I'm Nellie.
Thank you for watching us. If you have a business you want us to promote, please send us an email at themwisegirls@gmail.com. Our email will be at the bottom of this video. So we guys hope you have an amazing day, an awesome week. Be safe, and remember to rock the mask. See you. Bye. Bye.